Braves drop an extremely bizarre and strange one to the Washington Nationals, a shootout 10-9. And despite the confusion and strange management of the pitching, you cannot give up 10 runs to a Juan Soto-less lineup. And it was the self-inflicted wounds for Oscar Inoue. The first two runs he gave up were benefit of a hit by pitch, and the first one he gave up was without the benefit of a hit, and gave up a 0-2 single to Brock Holt, who's hitting 077, and there was just a lot of walks and things in the third inning where we gave up a 5 spot. So despite the strange bullpen management, we shouldn't have been in that situation, but we were 7-7 because Freddie Freeman tied it with his first career grand slam. We had 4 homers on the night. Austin Riley had a 471-foot blast. Ronald Acuna had another one, 435 feet. Travis d'Arnaud had a 2-run shot in the 7th to get us back to 1 run. So we can talk all we want about the strange bullpen management, and boy was it strange. But it's the start of the game. It's that doomsday third inning where we gave up 5 walks, getting behind in the count for Oscar Inoue, and then Luke Jackson just hanging sliders and not being able to stop the bleeding is the reason we lost. But definitely it was strange. After we got the game back tied in Freddie Freeman's first career grand slam in 10 years, that was absolutely amazing. 7-7 in the 4th, and then in the 6th, unfortunately, Will Smith gave up another solo shot, and generally solo shots don't beat you, but Trey Turner, I'm not letting him beat me, especially in a Juan Soto-less lineup. I know he has speed, and he could have wreaked havoc on the base pass, but I'm letting somebody else beat me in that situation. And unfortunately, Will Smith left a spinner up there, and Trey Turner was ready to hit, and he smashed it. So 8-7, and the top of the 6th, and then in the top of the 7th, we went with Patrick Weigel, which a bit strange considering Martin Matzik and Melanson didn't pitch in game 1 because Malone afforded us that opportunity. But Snicker decided to go with the youngster Weigel making his MLB debut, and unfortunately it did not work out at all. 3 walks, sacrifice fly, and a leadoff walk, and all of those walks came around to score. It was just a difficult time for Patrick Weigel. He could not find the strike zone consistently. And then we brought in Charlie Culberson, bases loaded, 2 outs against Trey Turner, and he was able to get him to pop out with the bases loaded to Adam Duvall and still give us a chance in that game 10-7. And of course the Braves give us a finish. As Chip always says, a leadoff walk to Marcell Ozuna, a 2-run shot by Travis d'Arnaud. He absolutely crushed it, but he hit it high, watched it fly. The ball was absolutely carrying today for a 2-run shot, and then Nick Markakis smashed one up the middle. Should have been a single up the middle, but it went off Daniel Hudson's back, so it turned into a routine grounder, and then Trey Turner botched the throw and ended up in the dugout. So runner on second, no outs, 10-9. Austin Riley barely misses a fastball, a little antsy, but he barely missed it, and Adam Duvall followed suit. Antsy missed a fastball, back-to-back pop-outs, and then Johan Camargo, in probably Hudson's best sequence, struck him out on a fastball to end this wild and wacky, crazy, only 2020 can explain game. It stinks because Freddie Freeman hit his first grand slam, and you want to celebrate that in a win. But Charlie Culberson got the job done, and we still had a chance to win, so I can't fault that. It's just the doomsday third inning, that big crooked number, and the early pitching. That's you can't, the self-inflicted wounds. You can't defend them. Walks, hit by pitches, and that's the oldest story in the world, regardless of the strange bullpen usage. And Snicker almost looked like a genius. We almost pulled it off again, as the Braves do, but unfortunately didn't work out tonight. It was entertaining as crap, so that was good, but a loss is a loss. But you still split the doubleheader, still feeling good because your offense is on fire, and you got Max Fried going tomorrow, and unfortunately the Phillies keep winning, but we still got the first place lead, and that's all that matters. As always, go Braves.